come to realize that, more than 99% of Nigerian farmers go into the rainy season without making any arrangement for irrigation in the event there is shortage of rainfall. Now, with climate change, we cannot be able to say that, the rainfall will be consistent throughout the season. Now, if you can put some water management practices in place, you will remain consistent regardless of the rainfall pattern. Whether there is shortage of rainfall or not, you will discover that, you can be able to scale through. Now, something happened last year. A lot of people were affected. A lot of farmers were affected. People went into the season without making any arrangement for maybe irrigation. So halfway into the season, rainfall stopped, and then a lot of farmers, when I say a lot of farmers were affected. Now, what is your plan this season? Do you have plan for irrigation this season? I've interacted with farmers who have more than 10, 20, 30, in fact, more than 100 hectares. Are you trying to tell me that, still this day, you will go into the season without making no arrangement? The best thing we need to do this season is to employ some water management practices, which I'm here to share with us. Now, if you have a farm that is up to 2, 3, 4, 5 hectares and above, then you can create a trench. A dan rami ko za mu ce kamar yadda masu irin fish pond a fili suke yi, in an tona rami, create a hole, a trench, and then put a ladder so that it will be more or less like you are harvesting water. Even if there is no sufficient rainfall from the runoff, kun san runoff, ruwa yana guduwa kan kunyan gona, za harvesting ruwan a certain part, the lower part of your field. Are we together? Harvest, keep harvesting, keep harvesting. If at the end of the season, you succeeded in growing your crop without requiring the use of that water, you may make use of it to irrigate. Are we together? But going into the season completely without making no arrangement can harm us. So it is important for us to make arrangement for that. If you have the means, drill borehole. If you don't have, create a trench. Ayi rami, ayi kamar yadda ana yin fish pond ko, a tona wuri da fadi, a ja nima leda, a rufe shi, ruwa zai zo yana zubawa, harvest water, so that in the event there is shortage of rain, what are you going to do? Just look for a pump your water, and then feed your crop, so that that's su dan scaling through wannan season. In season ya wuce, ruwan sama ya zo, kagin an ci gaba da season. But for us to go into the season blindly, gaskiya akwai matsala. Another method we can do is, akwai wani abin da ana kira mulching. Now, the issue or the challenge with mulching is that if your farm is big, if you have a big farm, sometimes it is difficult for you to achieve that. But it is something that we can be able to do. If you can pay people to plow, you can pay people to plant, you can pay people to spray herbicide. Is it to cover the surface of the soil that you cannot do? So mulching generally, when you process the one the ana rufe, saman gonako, now when you cover the topsoil, you will achieve two things. It will suppress the growth of weeds, and also it will prevent the loss of water from the soil surface. So ruwa ba zai bar surface na kasan ba, sannan kuma za a iya kagan ciyawa ma ba zai girma sosai ba. And you can do this mulching using grasses ko kuma leda, suna nan kashi biyu. Yawancin za ku ga masu greenhouse ne suna rufe surface na kasan su ko, but we can be able to do that also. And the last one is that, we can look for drought-resistant variety. Akwai su variety da za su iya resisting drought in akwai karancin ruwan sama. So that, we are not praying that we ruwa zai siya, but of course with climate change and all this stuff, we can't be able to say that the rain will be consistent throughout the season. So it is better for us to look for means that we can be able to scale through. I say the first one is to create a trench ko kuma wani hole ko wani zamu ce ditch ko wani abu babba wanda za ya harvestin ruwa, ko kuma ayi mulching, ko kuma ayi wannan ko nima variety da zai iya withstanding. So ina fata dai wannan, it will help us to know that zamu iya scaling through. Ko da shike rainy season ne, ruwan sama na nan, but in the event ruwan sama ya siya fa,